Hi Pisces, how are you? As I'm getting ready to do your reading, I'm feeling very excited and just like a child, uh, mesmerized, like a child standing there with their hands on like a glass, like on a glass window at like a shopping mall or a shopping center, and there's something big and shiny on the other side that they really want, or something really exciting is going on. Maybe some of you all have met somebody new, and there's like, ooh, who is this person? I'm excited. Let's see, Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. So these are your first two cards out: Two of Swords energy and Two of Cups. So Two of Swords, with the Two of Cups, I feel that yes, there is somebody in the midst, but for whatever reason, things aren't really moving forward with this person. There's sort of a stalemate happening with this person, or maybe y'all aren't really seeing the truth of who this person is, right? That when you are a Pisces, or have a lot of water energy, Neptune energy in your chart, 12th house energy, that there can be a tendency to sort of blur, like reality gets a bit blurred, right? And in this instance, like, this bitch isn't even seeing reality. Like, she's not even seeing what's like happening in front of her. She knows that there's something resting heavy on her, weighing heavy on her, but she's not really gonna face it. And so I definitely feel that if there is a new person in your midst, be very mindful, right, of like, really ask yourself subconsciously, because also Pisces being ruled by the 12th house, the house of the subconscious, the house of the things that we don't really see or even feel or even aware of until it's kind of too late. Really dig deep into your subconscious if you can, right? Really ask yourself subconsciously, like, are there any red flags with this person? Am I sort of romanticizing this bond that I have with them? And that's what I guess when I said that I feel like I'm a little kid, right? Like, little kids are innocent and don't know the difference between, when something is bad or good. And that's why, so many people who hurt children are able to do so under the guise of like, hey, like, I have, this for you and that for you, and, come with me, right? And children are very innocent, like, yeah, this seems cool, this seems nice, right? Without actually taking into consideration, like, this is a stranger, like, this, I don't know this person, why are they luring me? You know what I mean? There isn't this sort of ability to sort of recognize when you might be in a dangerous situation, because children want to have this belief that, like, all things are, children want to believe in the good. Children want to believe that, fantasy exists and miracles happen and and that can be a very Neptune sort of energy. And I understand it because I'm on the cusp of Pisces. I don't have a lot of Pisces in my chart, so to speak. Like, I don't have any planets in Pisces. But I am on the cusp of, my North Node is in Pisces. So it's my mission in this lifetime to sort of take on more of that, unwavering belief, right? Unwavering belief. So let's see what else is going on for Pisces for October 2017. Yeah, I feel that some of you might be, this card keeps coming up. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that card if it comes up for you all. But I think a lot of you are sort of you're locking yourselves, and this to me is a very 12th house kind of card, of creating your own prison within your own mind, right? So I think that whatever is going on here with this person, with this relationship, this potential new love, right? That in this card presents itself as being very beautiful and very pretty. Like, you're even trying to trick me. You're even trying to fool me, right? Like, you're even trying to, this relationship is coming up as this Two of Cups, but it's surrounded by swords. So is it really that bad? Does it really feel that good, right? Like, or are you kind of imposing yourself in another cycle, right? Like, are you ignoring red flags that are, like, both of these cards are blind to what's happening here? You even try to fool me. You even try to pull this card out and you even try to, you know, let's see what else comes out for Pisces for October 2017. Pisces. Okay. Let's see. King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So it's regarding an earth sign. It is regarding a person. It's, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Definitely somebody with a lot of earth in their chart. Somebody who appears to be very stable. Somebody who, you know, I feel might have some karma with. I mean, always, you know, we always have karma with the people that we're, you know, romantically involving ourselves with. Not always, but a lot of the times, you know, a lot of the times romantic relationships are a platform through which we work out, you know, our past karmas with people, right? So romance is definitely something that's big for you all this month. And I think that it's because we've met a new person. We've met this King of Pentacles. And I'll ask more about this King in a second. But I do feel that a lot of you are not really, like, the cards surrounding this Two of Cups, they're both blinded, right? And a lot of the times when we have swords and I see, you know, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, it means that I'm being blinded to the truth. I'm either refusing to face the truth, or I'm holding myself in bondage to lies that I tell myself. And I think that it has to do with this relationship. And I think it has to do with the fact that this relationship, like, there is this belief that this relationship is somehow balanced, and it might not be. So let's see what else is going on for you all. For Pisces. Pisces, October 2017. Yeah, like, there's this refusal to sort of let this go. It's like this... It's like you think that this is, you know, that this relationship is everything that I've ever asked for. And you're not willing to let it go. But again, I'm concerned that there are two swords cards, and not like, in swords cards in general, the suit of swords already is not like the happiest suit. Tell me about it. I'm an air sign. Like, I'm like, wow, the suit that represents my element really fucking sucks. But these cards in particular are really not, I don't want to see these, right? Especially in a relationship reading, because it usually means that I'm repeating a cycle, right? And I think that this Six of Pentacles really is speaking to a cycle that you're repeating with this king here. I feel like that there's something going on here with this king that you're not really, you know, but let's see what goes on, because what's going on, because I feel like the cards are getting better, but I'm not too certain. The World. Okay, so there is a cycle that needs to be broken. There is a way of doing things in a relationship. There's a pattern that needs to be broken. Like, there's freedom. And because I read the cards up and down, and whichever way I feel like it, whatever way I feel like the story needs to go, that's where I'm going to go. And I'm really feeling like this Eight of Swords and this World card. There's a relationship here where there's freedom for you. There really is. But there needs to be a releasing, right? And this can also be read as, right? You know, maybe this relationship is, you know, it is, right? That Nine of Cups wish come true. And there is a balancing out of karma, or things are balanced between you and this king. Because the King of Pentacles, you know, to me is usually a very stable, reads to me as a very stable kind of person. Like, I'd like to meet a King of Pentacles, right? I'd like to meet me a King of Pentacles or a King of Cups. Like, I'd like that energy, right? So quite possibly this is a relationship, but maybe you're being the person that's like, I don't know if I can trust it. I don't, and that lack of trust is what you need to break free from. That inability to trust that, no, this is actually what you've been asking for. Here it is. Like, the universe is called in response, has responded to your call, right? Now you need to let go and free yourself from whatever hangups you have about actually giving yourself to this relationship. Let's see. Pisces. Okay, yeah, so I'm beginning to... So it's like, now underneath this King of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is actually somebody that, you know, could bring in that abundance. Let's get clarity now. Let's get clarity. So I do feel that this King of Pentacles, being kind of accompanied by this Ten of Pentacles, is an option with long-term potential. Because the Ten of Pentacles for me is a very Capricorn-esque kind of dynasty. We go on and on and on. We don't let up kind of card. Like, our kids are going to benefit from whatever's happening in here, right? So I want to get clarity on this Two of Swords. Now we're just going to go back and sort of, because the picture is very clear. I just now want to get clarity on, you know, for different narratives that can be happening within this reading. So can I get clarity for the Two of Swords, please? Okay, so there's something that you're holding on to. We're holding on to something. And I think what we're holding on to is, you know, this Two of Swords. This Two of Swords. Well, now that you said that, this is me just talking to my own inner guides. We have the Page of Swords here on the bottom. So, was there an air sign that kind of threw you through the ringer, put you through the ringer in the past? Like, was there an air sign? Yeah. Was this Page of Swords? Maybe a Gemini? They can be confusing. I know. I've tried my hand at Geminis. It doesn't really work for me either. Right? A situation with a Gemini that ended. Dating Geminis? Friendships with Geminis? Amazing. Some of my closest friends. But I have a hard time, even though y'all are in my 7th house. Sorry, this is not even a Gemini reading. But if for those of you who are Geminis who are watching this, you know, if you're watching this for a Pisces, they're a little hurt. They're like, you know, and if you're a Pisces who got hurt by an air sign, right? And I say that because we have these two swords surrounding this new bond with this person. But it's almost as if it's like there's this beautiful, and that's why I was kind of like, yeah, but this relationship is showing up as something really beautiful. Is Pisces being that tricky? Are they like, are they sending me a card? Like, are they showing up? Are they showing me this relationship as a Two of Cups and it's really not that? Like, are they really trying to fool me? Like, but I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot of swords surrounding this relationship. And so I feel that there is, you know, something with an air sign that you're still holding on to. Right? And that air sign, you know, this Page of Swords can be a lot of fun. But they're not somebody that I'm really interested, like, that I would really bank on committing to, right? Or who would be willing to commit to me, right? And so there could have been this sense of, like, stalemate, right? Like, maybe, you know, possibly in this relationship with this air sign from the past, it was really imbalanced, right? Like, you did a lot of work, but you still felt like you were down here no matter what you did. Even though you should have been up here because what you were putting in should have put you up here, right? you still feel like you're down here. And that's the irony, right? That when we're in relationships and we feel like we're that person that is doing all the work, that's putting in all the time, the effort, even the money, the attention, the phone calls, the texting, right? Like even when we feel like we are that person who's doing all of that, we still feel like we're fucking here, and we're putting the person who's not doing jack shit here. And we're willing to take breadcrumbs from them. Meanwhile, we're going to give all this shit here. And maybe give them this jacket and this nice hat. But we'll just take the breadcrumbs. Maybe you just took breadcrumbs from this air sign in the past, Pisces. And that fear, right? Like that memory, you're holding on. Now it's like, you're like, I'm holding on to, I'm not giving anybody my fucking pentacles. Right? But this king is like, it's cool. I don't need your pentacles. I got 10. I got 10 of them. And I'm willing to give you any and everything that I have. So there's some fear regarding stepping back into this. I get it. I understand. I'm there. I'm there with you guys right now. Even though I'm not a Pisces. I am a Pisces cusper, right? But I don't have a lot of Pisces in my chart. I get it. I understand, right? That when you let somebody in and you do all of this, right? And you feel like you deserve, right? You feel like you've earned it. And fuck yeah, you have. You have earned it, right? You're a good person. You're good people. You've earned it. I want clarification for this 8 of Swords. Can I get clarification for the 8 of Swords, please, for Pisces? Why is the 8 of Swords here for Pisces? They don't lie, y'all. They don't lie. 3 of Swords. Yeah, an air sign really hurt you. On behalf of the air sign camp, I'm sorry. They hurt you. I'm sorry. But you're reliving. You're stuck here, right? Like this 8 of Swords, this woman in the 8 of Swords, she's stuck here. She's not moving. She's like refusing to move forward. You're going to have to find a way to let go of this. Because you have, and I think who got this similar messages? I think Scorpio or Libra got similar messages about you need to let go of, in order to move forward, right, and have whatever it is you want to have with this person here, who I feel is a new person, a new energy, fresh energy. But I think, okay, let me correct myself. It's not so much that you're still in love with this air sign or that you're waiting for this air sign to come back. It's that you know that there's new love. You know it. You feel it. You want to go for it. You're excited. You're like, let's go. But there's also a part of you that's like, but what if it ends up like this again? You're ruminating over, what if I end up feeling this again? You don't want to feel this. It's not even what happens when this happens, right? Like the actual having to break up of stuff, or I got to come collect my shit from your house and we can't talk as much anymore. It's how it feels that sucks for you all, for you guys, for Pisces the most. That's what really sucks, is how it feels. Right? Because the stuff that happens in the physical world when we're going through a breakup, I got to come get my stuff from your place. I may or may not have to delete your number. I got to be mindful of what friend, like that stuff. It's like, y'all are like, whatever. I don't really care much for that shit because I'm a Pisces and I want to live in the other realm as it is, right? But like how it feels on a subconscious level, that's what really kills you. That's what really hurts. That's what really gets you. For some people, it's the other way around, right? And you don't want to feel that with this person. You don't want to feel this imbalance of power. You're doing your best to hold on to your power as much as you can. Let's find out who this King of Pentacles is. I mean, I already have a decent idea because we have this Ten of Pentacles underneath him. But let's see. Can I have clarification for this King of Pentacles? Who is this King of Pentacles? Who are you? My computer went to sleep. It's too good to be true. I want more. You got the Seven of Cups that came up for the King of Pentacles. It's too good, and it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. That's what you keep saying to yourself, is that it's too good to be true, right? It is. I mean, that's what it feels like, right? Like, it's... What else do we have for the King of Pentacles? What other clarification? What other information or advice can you give Pisces? About King of Pentacles. That one wasn't committed to coming out all the way. You guys. Ace of Cups. All right, so you have the Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, or Ten of Pentacles, all surrounding this king. I think take the offer. You know, there's definitely an offer on the table. And it's a beautiful one. It's a new emotional beginning with this person. And, you know, in order to mitigate, you know, you're going to have to really kind of quell this energy. You're going to have to quell these energies. You're going to have to tell them to just shut the fuck up every now and then. Excuse my language. It's been a rough week, and I'm just like, I'm just going to start being really honest with all the signs. It is too good. It is too good. It is good, but it's not too good to be true. Like, it's, this person has so much, there's so much to offer. This person has so much to offer you. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I feel like we can clarify the world and we can keep clarifying, but I feel like now I'm feeding into your, like, need to, like, be certain, or your need. I feel like I'm feeding into, like, your mistrust of the entire situation by continuing to pull cards for the whole thing. That's what I feel like I'm doing. But if I continue to pull cards and pull cards and pull cards and clarify, I'm just going to continue to feed into your, well, can we check that too? And can we make sure this is okay? And can we double check that? Like, I don't want to feed into your mistrust. Y'all are Pisces. Don't let this person take away your belief, your diehard, unending, unwavering belief, right? And the impossible. You're supposed to believe in this. You're a Pisces. This is you. This is your energy. You're supposed to be up here, because Pisces can believe in this and get away with it. A Virgo can't do this. An Earth sign can't do this. You're going to teach this person how to do this. And in turn, this person's going to teach you that, and we can't have everything. The physical existence and physical reality can be a beautiful, balanced existence. It can be spiritual in nature. We don't have to go here for things to always be beautiful, right? And to feel ethereal and to feel free, right? We can be here too. You're going to teach each other, right? Water and earth coming together. The impossible with the impossible. The practical in conjunction with the unbelievable. It's going to be awesome. Let's get an outcome card for Pisces. Sorry your reading is so short, but I just don't, it's very straight to the point. Outcome for Pisces for October 2017. Outcome for Pisces. the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. You know? Transmute. Water signs, y'all are known for being able to transmute. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, y'all can take the shittiest of feelings, can take the most down and out of situations and transmute it. Especially Scorpio, right? Being really powerful transmuters. But especially Scorpio and Pisces, y'all are really powerful transmuters. So go deep, right? And I feel like this moon is speaking to what's happening with this Two of Swords and this Eight of Swords, Three of Swords energy, right? We're gonna have to take this and you're gonna have to face the shadow part, because in order for you to be ready for this, right, there's gonna have to be some homework healing that happens with this Three of Swords especially, right? And the cards surrounding your, this is a beautiful union, but surrounding it is a lot of fear, a lot of, fear of letting go, heartbreak, fear of getting heartbroken again. So you're going to have to face that. You're going to have to face the shadow aspect of it, but y'all are Pisces. Y'all can do it. It's not like I'm asking a Taurus to face this. Like, you're a Pisces, right? This is your realm. This is your work. This is what you get down for and are good at. And in facing this moon and facing the shadow, we have a new beginning. We have new creative, fresh energy. We're ready for anything. Y'all are ready for anything. Y'all are ready to head first to go right into this to take this offer. So the healing needs to happen first, though. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? It's a pretty obvious sentiment, but just a reminder to you all that yes, there's a beautiful situation that can occur with an earth sign, but we're going to have to clear up whatever happened with that air sign previously. And that may mean that we go into the past, right? Because the moon, Cancer, the past, memories, things that might have hurt us. And we're going to have to charge into it fearlessly and face it, But that's your reading, Pisces, for October 2017. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can go to the link below, and on my website, my email address are linked below. And I will see you all in November, and I love you all. All right.